If you hear any, Brit's just wrapping up a body downstairs, and now the dog's running around. Right, okay, so you've seen the title. This is an update video about dog soldiers specifically, and a massive shout out to a couple in a second. I'll get to that. I literally just got in. I haven't been in this room for 8 days. 8 days, not 7 days, 8 days. I've got 2 more days to go. Then I've got to go to Wales. So I'm not sure where this video is. It is literally to go out on the channel. Probably going to have to, when I come back from Wales, so Monday night, probably go that. I'm looking forward to Wales for Clash at the Castle. But I am going to vlog, but then I'm going to see The Undertaker. You can't film there. Then I'm going to Clash at the Castle, and I don't really like filming on my phone. Obviously the last couple of days I've been releasing shorts, which I do find interesting, don't get me wrong, but again, I'm old school. Lights, camera, action, archive it, go back to the past, and keep it weird, wacky, wonderful. And I will stick to that, but again, on the spot, on the fly. Doing the shorts, it's quite interesting because, like with Drive, again, Drive came out yesterday, it'll be a week before I get a chance. Like Dog Soldiers was a total fluke when I got that to unbox it the day it came, days before it got released. And then stuff like I want to go and see The Fall over the weekend, or going in the next weekend, which is Scott, my friend's new film at the Pictures. So I want to go, oh, The Fall, 60-second rant. Like Carl was in today. Carl went to see a film today. I'm not going to say what it was. We fell asleep twice during it. I'm like, God, mate, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. But again, it would have been class. But right, okay, so again, this is coming out. I'm still working on videos. I'm trying to get as much out as possible. As I say, I call this an update. So a couple of things to go through. The vlog for the I'm winging this. The vlog for the big event, the main event, the mega event. That's the one. Is on its way. That has been held back going into September because Courtney's record label wanted her solo one to come later on, and it's worked out timing, so that will come out. That still needs final touches. I was in the middle of developing that, and I'm probably going to kick myself because during the filming of that event is when I got the pre-order for Killer Clowns, and there'll probably be a clip and I'll be like, that should have been in the Killer Clowns video. So check out the Killer Clowns video if you already haven't seen it. At a certain point, it's going to get to the point where when I put something out like this, I'm literally going to be like, right, going to put that full-time effort into it. As I say, I put a video out the other day, and because of the shorts and all that, the Money Train video, I felt like it's got lost in the shuffle. But when I look at that video, it's like 4 weeks old. It's been 6 weeks since I filmed it and 4 weeks since I uploaded it. And again, I make the videos for me personally, just to have fun. Do you know what I mean? So I'm trying to live in that moment as well. So again, it's one thing trying to keep up the standards. It's like dropping my little live video, loved it a bit, and put that much effort in. It should have been held back because of the podcast. So the podcast needs releasing, but then there's other podcasts filmed, recorded before that. So anyway, off that rant. So other things apart from the mega event, Scott's music video is now in production. We are teasing around, we're just waiting for that moment. There's something else creeping up as well, which is something I'm working on as well. Obviously doing a lot more live shows and a lot more upcoming stuff, and then Christmas is looming, which again is crazy. I've also got a massive move around at work. So it's amazing though, the amount of people coming in at the moment at work and coming to say hello and then just randomly chatting to us. Introduce yourselves. And just, introduce yourselves and tell me what video you're watching. It's like, there's been like 2 people in the last couple of days where they've just went into a full-blown conversation. I'll be like, right, you've just watched one of my old videos. You need to tell me what video you're watching, and you need to realise that I'm right in front of you. Which a lot of people, it's cool, but it's one of those things where shit. Now there's a lot of stuff coming up by the end of the year. Obviously everyone knows that Highlander is getting a massive anniversary release, reincarnation, a sword wielding thing. The fans want Highlander 2, the Renegade cut, just to put that out there. Another fucking cover of Highlander and a steelbook. So again, there's fucking 80 quid gone. So I will revisit Highlander for a new tribute. So there will be a new tribute to Highlander, which was the second ever tribute video I did back in the day when I went to Scotland. I recently revisited that video for some other bits and bobs, so again I was like, right, okay, cool, that'll be interesting. But away from that, obviously there's the Lost Boys coming out in 4K, so there's 2 different variants of the Lost Boys, then a mega edition, I'm just looking at the Lost Boys off camera. Fuck, there's another Lost Boys rant. I'm not sure where I want to go with that one, because you can never really top a Lost Boys video when you've got the remaining cast who are still alive in the video on your channel. Check it out, it's on the channel. How do you top that? I'll think about it. And then, do you think that's all enough? Do you think that's enough? Then Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. And Carl wants it to be a weird, wacky, but wonderful. Carl's already started working on the script. I'm like, fucking hell. Because Carl's never been a Sycamore Gap. So there's that interest. So we're thinking about doing that. And then obviously there's about 5 different editions. There isn't that many editions of Robin Hood, but so that might be a weird, wacky, but wonderful. Highlander might be a tribute, and the Lost Boys might be just a sit-down rant overlay. So I'm concocting them plans, as well as Batman Returns, what I filmed recently. Which if you watch the Killer Clowns and the Batman unboxing, I haven't got around to filming that again. 8 days. And then I've got Clash of the Castle. So yeah, interesting. So, yeah. So, I want to say a massive shout out to Stephen. How can I forget his name? Steve and Deb. That's what's written on the tube. Had to correct the tube and put my name as Steve in. Alright. Now, for Dog Soldiers, obviously that was something I was planning this week. And unfortunately, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. It probably will happen down the line for something else. So watch that space. If I'm not blaming myself. I'm not going to, you know what I mean, because it was all out of my hands. I'm not blaming anyone. If I'm going to point any finger, probably at the Royal Mail. Just pointing, guiding a finger. If I had to stop last Wednesday, it would have happened last Wednesday. And then obviously we've had the bank holiday weekend, and then Royal Mail's been on strike. So I had the 4K, but I haven't had the Blu-ray. So it got pushed back a couple of days. Fright Fest was a massive success from what I've seen. And then it's all happening. People need to be places. The stars were aligned for last Wednesday. And I'm gutted to announce it's not going to happen. And not to say that, you know, they're not going to pop up on the channel eventually. And obviously, again, Deb and Steve are some people I've been talking to about this, and this is a massive thank you. Like, I can't ask them enough to say thank you, so I thought I'll put this in the video and then probably try and get this signed for them, and then they can swap me for the other one. But again, meeting people, people who watch us on YouTube, I can't be thankful enough, you know what I mean, for all people to take time out to listen to my waffles. Again, I'm talking about the shorts. The shorts are going to be weird, wacky, but wonderful, that's for sure, because, you know, I just want to, wow, done. That's a massive step for me to do that. And just stick with YouTube. I'm not going to be TikToking, you know what I mean? But again, when I film stuff and you see us post a video, I want to make the effort, either where it's overlays and tributes. This is an update, so an update's just waffle. And obviously, I am finally ending the Good, the Bad, and the What the Fucks. But there's 2 Good, the Bad, the What the Fucks that I'm sitting in right now in the back catalogue. There's Salone Volume 1. 2 months easy. Filmed, recorded, uploaded, not released. And then there's the final Samuel Jackson one, which was released a month ago. And because of the final ones, I've literally got a box of Wesley Snipes, Scott Atkins, Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone's. They are that, but they're going to be epic. They're going to be an hour each. And again, if you enjoy the channel, I'm going to make the content. It's there. You want to watch it, you want to watch it. And that's what YouTube's all about. It's the you and YouTube. Anyway, off that rant. So I'll end them and then get back to some weird stuff. And then I'm trying to clear a massive schedule for Scott's music videos. So again, it's the mega event took it away. There's a video coming out called The Story of the Mega Event. And the last time I got to edit was about like 9 days ago. And what simply should have been a nip and tuck 20-minute video. It's me talking for 20 minutes. But everything I'm talking about was overlaid, and there was a lot of footage brought out of the archive, which is a lot of fun to do. And again, with my notes and stuff, there's been 2 off the rants been scrapped, which I thought, you know, like creatively and like hosting and then showcasing really old footage, because again, we're still restoring the old archive. In the direction's really good. I got to see Raoul for the first time in 5 years the other day, and that was awesome to see Raoul. And again, the direction I want to go next year, once the archive is restored, the off the rants should really be developed now to create new classic content for when the old stuff is reprised and going, you know, that was totally missed back in the day. So again, all that's going on, and again, whatever, waffling away. Anyway, the poster. So again, this was a massive thing. Really appreciate this a lot. This is an original from when it was done from the cinema. It is absolutely pristine condition. Face your deepest fear, the Neil Marshall movie. Obviously made by my cousin Keith Bell as well, who's Morris's little nephew. Not too little these days, we're all getting old. This is an amazing film. Generally, this also stars Craig Conway, who's awesome. It's got a nice shine to that mind. That has got a lovely shine. Obviously it has changed over the years. I always look, and it's there. A lot of people don't see it. I see it. People don't do. That's an eye, that's a nose, that's a mouth. They can say it's not there, but it's there. It's like the Halloween fist. They can say it's not there. Sorry, the halogen light. That is Craig Conway. Can you see it now? It's a creep. It's one of the best creature movie reveals like ever. The chemistry they had in their early films, and I know that the production went that way. That's all I'm going to say about that. Them two films, just amazing. The second one, I think the only thing I've got to say wrong about The Descent, and once again, thank you very much, Steve and Deb, for that. The Descent is the ending. A lot of people go, well, it's a film, go out there talking. It's not a Total Recall ending where you go, what the fuck? White light. Like, is he lobotomized? Kind of, is it all in his head? Is it the best trip of his life? Is he a fucking secret agent? Maybe you can still talk about that now and go, well, what the fuck really happened? And if you listen to the commentary with Arnold Schwarzenegger, say, I am going to waffle league. I got lobotomized. You know what I mean? That's his opinion. The part 2, again, it's great. Again, I've done a lot of stuff with The Descent recently. I was going to say that is the signed one. Obviously, I was hoping to see Craig, because that's Craig on the back. Again, everything was out. In The Descent 2, but these films are now gone. It's been awesome the last week to interact with people who love Dog Soldiers, and yeah, it's a nice addition. Lovely black box. I love the original artwork. Fair enough for the new one, but always people are like, oh yeah, it's a mint movie. The Descent's now disappeared. Patton, who did Dog Soldiers, also did My Little Lie. So again, we're looking at this resurgence. The biggest bombshell, I should have said, and which was the original short, is Dream Little Dream is finally getting released. And I'm like, get in! It's right behind us, isn't it? Vesteron, Dream Little Dream, it's happening. Again, I sent that video to Vesteron, took that time out, made that absolute waffle. The film I've got massive passion for, and the video I had massive passion for. Sent it to Vesteron, and I'm like, oh, it's coming out. So I'm happy about that. So again, this has just been a massive waffle, a massive thank you, a big sorry for like the Dog Soldiers thing didn't have a part 2. Not saying that it's not going to have a part 2. But again, this waffle's probably been building up for a while. As I say, if you're new to the channel, you know, there's hours of content. Going forward, definitely going to be a bit more up to date. A new video drops, I want you to watch it. So again, I'm going to suppress what I do. Hold off. And then focus on crazy ideas. And just before I go, there will be one outtake. It'll be me with a tray of Dog Soldiers, no audio. I'll put that in this video because it has no place. There was a little waffle made the other night at work, and all I'm going to say is this: Abraham bought a bowling ball. My God. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much, Steve and Deb, once again. Goodbye for now.
Now who's smiling? Now who's smiling? Now who's smiling?